what's the hold up here? Oh, we are live. Don't forget you gotta make both of those joins. Keep it old school. We keep it old school here. No hate, no verses, and no comment thirst traps. What's a comment thirst trap?
Who did it better? Who was liver? Nas versus Jay-Z. Once and for all, let's settle it. All that. That's not. I don't do any of that. I ain't got time for no. If it's your opinion, you can't settle it forever. You know what I'm saying? It can't be settled forever if it's your opinion. That's a comment thirst trap. Or we got to stop calling this City Line Avenue because it's really City Avenue. That's a comment thirst trap. That's what a comment thirst trap is.
Yeah. Okay.
House, see what I'm saying? Shit, there it is.
No, but you ain't do it like the last time. It looked different. You look like the dude. Hold on. All right, we already got somebody in here. Did you do it? You did it for both of them? The stream key for the Pop Culture Club too?
Yeah, I just did. I thought you did it. Isn't it on? Yeah, we're gonna send live.
AP.
Can you hear?
Listen, I'm just double checking. So we'll give it a little bit of time for some people to come in.
Everybody come through.
There's 2 green checks on mine, so they're thumbs up.
Okay. I can't see. Hold on, let me see something. I need my other keyboard here for y'all. Let me see. Say what's up?
See, Mr. Thomas is here.
Yo, what's up, homie?
I was don't even remember that.
Who Mr. Thomas? Call me Mr. Tibbs.
No, you would say, call me Mr. Thomas.
Call me Mr. Thomas.
You used to say that to Clarence all the time.
Ah, what's up, Clarence? When my stepfather when I was young, when my stepfather would be calling me, he had like this two stage way of calling me. So he house like that.
That's old school right there. That's old school.
He put that like little oomph on it. House.
All right. So let's get it moving. What are we here to chat about, fellas?
Shout yourselves out. Shout out to Dolly. And
one time for Dolly P. One time.
We gotta wait a couple minutes. You know how this go? Let me see. I see your comment. So I don't have no. I put that in. You can't see it. It's in the comments. Because they don't go on the Instagram. I don't know why they don't fix that, but. All right.
Drop a comment.
Drop a comment.
Drop it
with authority. Let me see. Did I only do 2 joins? No, I did 3. Okay. All right. We're gathered here today.
Wow.
To celebrate. Yeah.
He said like
Yeah.
mud. What's his? We all
Mudbone.
gathered here today. Mudbone, yeah.
Together, we are gathered here today to celebrate the life.
And you know what Mudbone would say about Dolly. You know what he would lead with? You know what he would go with in the middle? And then would go with at the end. Mudbone wasn't about that, dude.
He had little tiny feet.
Let me see. Let me put this. Where's the banner at? We can put the banner up real quick. Okay, now some people coming in.
Yo, I'm putting in a petition to bring back John Wanamakers
John
I'm down.
Wanamakers.
and
I'm
Gimbals.
down.
And get yeah. You was
I just
talking
had a
about
gimbal.
Gimbals.
I just did a gimbal story when we tried to use that bad credit card. But we had a note, so it was good.
Yeah, see?
No, it wasn't good. It wasn't good though. But
I don't know why
we had a note.
Did you see that one? Did you see that, Aaron?
Mm-mm. Was that the
It was
Pentown?
yeah,
Yeah, True Pen territory. We found a credit card, and I was 15. We tried to buy some patent leather Adidas, and didn't go well. And the guy's name on the credit card was Roger Moore.
See?
007.
But my
Yeah.
boy wrote a note. He wrote a note. It was like, to whom it may concern, my friend, my son and his friends had my permission to use his credit card. So I thought we
Yes.
was gold. I
Yeah.
mean,
They wrote a note. They wrote a note. That's hilarious. That
for
was
anybody
hilarious.
watching, using a note doesn't work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't work.
This,
And I'm
this is
talking
back
about when the
with
credit cards, you remember when you
the
said,
carbon.
this is the credit card? Yeah, it was
The
one of
carbon.
those.
Mhm.
Carbon.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
had them
man.
patent levers, fam. You knew it. We was already talking about what shirt we was going to wear.
What color did you get? Or was it was it just the one color at the time?
It was just the one color that they was on sale was the sky blue 3/4 patent leather Adidas blue Concord. Gimbals was selling them for $25. They were, when it was out of season because it was 86.
Mm.
So, they and Pat Levis had their run 80, 83, 84, but around 86, we was moving on to other things. So Gimbals had dropped them joints for 25 and everybody had them, but I wanted another pair and they was gonna be free.
Yeah.
So, and then the whole thing was I could get them in the house and my mom would never know because she had already bought me a pair. So she wouldn't say where you get them from.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Genius.
It's logic to this. There's logic to that shit, kid. Logic.
Genius. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's talk about. We are gathered here today. We wanted to celebrate the life of the great Dolly Parton and talk on our experiences with her.
Experience. Well, I ain't had no experience with her. Let's put that out there. There was no.
I did.
Well,
PBS.
Well,
PBS.
If you know,
I will
then you know.
I will neither confirm or deny PBS. I will neither confirm or deny. But my first recollection of her was seeing 9 to 5, and watching it as a kid, especially as an able-bodied young man. As a kid, your first thought is, Lord, who is that? That's what I mean. Who is that? With the southern twang. Who is that? Right. And then, and she was gangster with it. She was talking about guns in her person. She was lassoing motherfuckers with ropes. And she was, as they say, bout it. For real.
Yes.
She was one of us. She didn't even know it. She was one of us. That's how I looked at it.
Yeah. Let me see if I can I got something from 9 to 5. Hold on.
I don't even remember the other two chicks. They didn't matter. It was just like, who were those? Yeah, you stay over there. Oh Lord,
Look at
come
this.
on, come on,
Look
come
at that
on,
right there.
it's
Look
almost
at that.
now. Now the 12 and 13-year-old boys that we were seeing that was like, what?
Yeah.
Hey, and you know
I'm
this.
blocking. I'm blocking. Hold on. Excuse me. I'm blocking.
No, I'm blocking. See, yeah, I'm blocking. No, can't have that.
Look at. Come on, man. You know. And you were saying y'all were telling me about her husband.
They were together 60 years. They met when she was 18. In the interviews, if you look it up, he said when he saw her, he was like, I'm gonna marry that girl. And what do you think? If we were saying it, we didn't even know
Yeah. Yeah.
her. I'm gonna grow up and I'm gonna marry Dolly Parton. That's what
Yeah.
I'm going to do.
Yeah.
They were together 60 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Because
never had no kids. Never had any kids.
where do you go? Where do you go after you've been married? You can't divorce Dolly Parton and try to do something.
It's
Oh my God,
it kind of like defeats they had one in the corner. That kind of like defeats the whole purpose.
which
But
one?
I don't want to make it seem like we're just in there ogling over. She was very talented. She
Yes.
wrote some great songs and like Islands of the Stream. She did with Kenny Rogers. That was my joy. Islands in the Stream. The Gibb brothers wrote that. I'm like the biggest BG fan there was, and they wrote that specifically for them.
Was that on RSO Records? What was that? I think
Robert Stinkwood organization. Now, I don't think that's all because I don't think Kenny Rogers or Dolly were on RSL.
Okay. Yeah.
I just remember RSL because they had the red board, or
Yes,
pig or whatever.
exactly.
The pork chop. You know what I'm saying? And thinking about it, give me a pork chop sandwich because I'm listening to the RSL.
Right. Oh, by the way, if anybody sees this, when you see this, don't forget to follow us. We are the Pop Culture Club. Follow us. It's pop.culture.club with K's on Instagram and I think on YouTube as well. So follow us over there. We got some cool little videos and live streams for you to check out.
And when you go, drop a comment.
Yes.
And we will shout you out. Any comments you come. Matter of fact, if you're watching, give us a Dolly, a G-rated Dolly Parton memory for all the brothers. A G-rated Dolly Parton memory that she might have because it's a family show. You can't.
Yeah.
And it ain't no family show.
She was also very much a philanthropist. Is that how they call it? Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Y'all know I dropped out, so I dropped out of
they had the guy on CNN earlier. Him and she went to the local high school. I forget what city in Texas, and she told all the they had a program where you picked a buddy, and both of you, if you graduated high school, she gave you $500. So the dude, one of the dudes that did it, he's like the city planner for the city now. But he was like, he remembered him and his buddy because they was in 9th grade. And she said, y'all make it through graduation. And, $500 in 1982 or 83, that was some bread.
Right.
You know what I mean? That was heavy bread back then.
Let me see.
On my page, Gerald, I hope that's how you say it, Jeff Roll, said, I used to work with one of Kenny Rogers' sisters back in the day, and she would tell me numerous stories about Dolly and Kenny. Rest in peace, Dolly.
Yeah. Did they? Well, I was going to say, did they have something going on? But no, she was married. Yeah.
Kenny Rogers was the man. He was hot for a minute. Remember the movie Six Pack? Y'all remember that?
And the what was it? That was
the
Gambler. The Gambler. Yeah,
the Gambler. He had like 7 movies. He had a franchise. But Six Pack had Diane Lane in it, so I was, wherever Diane Lane was going, that's where I was.
Listen. He had his own episode of Seinfeld with the Kenny Rogers roaster.
Mm.
Kenny Rogers chicken. He's hooked on the chicken, Jerry.
Yeah. So she had the Dollywood Foundation. She
You don't get
had,
too many.
and she
You don't
had
get too many
Dollywood.
singers have their own theme park. She got her
Yeah.
own. She had her own theme park. It wasn't Young. It's Dollywood.
Dollywood. Wow.
And she was down for the cause. If you want any other way you want, she was riding.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
hey
She
Chuck,
rode.
stop. Hey Chuck, stop before them people come and get you.
All right, she
Yo,
was riding.
Hollis, he said, all right.
All right, we'll let it go.
she had a couple house tunes too. Club tunes.
I just think Dolly Parton has some house tunes. You
Yeah.
spin them. You were spinning them.
Well,
Well, you can if you flip it, you can flip Islands of the Stream into a house song easily.
Yeah, of
I'm
course.
sure you can easily flip that into a house song.
Of course.
Like
She had her
Islands
little.
of the Stream.
She had a little dance like that.
She did. I mean, who else could get Sylvester Stallone to singing with rhinestones on? I mean, Sylvester Stallone singing, and I watched that movie because she was in. Who cares? Don't care about Sylvester Stallone. That's Dolly, Dolly got. And I know Aaron's favorite movie with Dolly. I know it, so I'm gonna let you say it. Go ahead and say it. What's your favorite Dolly Parton movie?
Hold on. I want to bring up the picture. Just keep talking among yourself.
Yeah.
That movie, as a kid, and it's crazy. A lot of these movies had innuendo that as a kid, we had no idea what they was talking about. But as you get older, you be like, oh, you be like, wow. But as a kid, you don't realize it. You just.
Hey Hollis, can you put me on the big screen?
Yeah, hold up. Like this. Hold on, remove. And then hold on. Wait. There you go.
That's the movie there, Chuck.
Yeah, Bert
For
was
those
like,
of you,
Bert, let me get up in there.
and the only reason why Burt probably ain't trying to wrap that up because he had Lonnie Anderson at that point. So he was like, yeah, I got one of those. I got one of you at home. So I'm good. I got one. That's you got McDonald's at home. I got Lonnie at home. We good.
Right.
All right, you can take me off here, Hollis. But Chuck, for me, it's Bailey Quarters over Jennifer Marlowe. Just for me.
I don't know, man. That's a verse. That's a verses right there. That is a verses.
She was the one with the glasses on?
Yeah,
no.
Bailey Quarters.
Bailey, no, man.
Listen,
that's a verses.
Bailey Quarters in them jeans. I'm just trying to say.
Yeah, but Jennifer was just sitting at that desk being Jennifer, man. She was just at the desk, and she was in all of her Jennifer-ness. You know what I mean? It was all her. There was a lot of Jennifer going on in there. I mean, the boy with the ugly suit used to come in and try to holler at her every day.
Herb Tarlick.
Herb Tarlick.
Y'all
the episode. The boy, why is this man with the ugly suit talking? Why are we listening to him?
Yo, I'm looking at Bailey Quarters. She see.
He's like, see.
She all right.
She had a quiet appeal, but when you think about it, that's a versus.
Yeah, now I see the thing is like you can't what's the other one's name? What was her name?
Jennifer Marlowe.
See, yeah, see.
He said, "Yeah, see."
This you see if you went with Jennifer, you'd be fighting in the supermarket over
I
people.
got to fight every day to prove my love.
Exactly. See, this you marry her, you know, she's the joint that like she looks kind of normal, and then when she get dressed up, she looks mad dope, and everybody, you know. And Jennifer's just too much.
She got the Black Sabbath T-shirt on, man.
See, she, you know, put the little glasses on, got the big glasses on.
80s TV shows had the best bombshells before, and it wasn't store bought. It wasn't store bought bombshells.
Right.
It was no, it was none of that. It was just all them. Just all them.
Yeah. So yeah, she. What? Why can I not think of her real name? Well, you just said it. Lonnie Anderson. Lonnie Anderson. Yeah, she is in the Dolly Parton realm. Yes, I would say so. Yeah.
That's why I'm saying Burt's like, I got one of you at home. I'm good.
Yeah.
Listen. Also, Janet over Chrissy. I'm just saying.
Oh, this is
no Janet over Chrissy when she went Pat Benatar. When it was the first 2 seasons when she had that little fro thing or whatever that was. No. But when she went Pat Benatar with the Gloria Vanderbilt jeans, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. But before the Pat Benatar look, no sir.
Yeah. We got a couple people in here.
Shout them out. Say something, y'all. Y'all here. Shout yourselves out.
What's going on?
What's going on?
What else did Dolly do? I was trying to. It
was a hell of an interview, and they was talking on the radio earlier this morning when I was driving son to work. They was talking about a lot of what blew her up was when she went on Carson, because Carson was when she went on Johnny Carson the Tonight Show, he would serve up. That's what I was talking about, innuendo. That as a 11, 10, 11-year-old, you don't know what that means. But you hear the old heads laughing, so you laugh, but you don't know what he was talking about. But Johnny was, he was saying some stuff, and Dolly was hitting it right on back. Dolly was like she was giving it back, and I don't mean it like that, but I'm just saying, she gave it as she got it. Damn, I ain't meant to say that.
Dolly Parton. Let me see if we can find it. Dolly Parton. On Carson.
Oh my God. Oh Lord have mercy.
Let me see. Her first appearance. What? Which one? You got it up?
No, I got something totally different.
Share this tab instead. Here we go. Let me see. Let me see what she was talking about on Johnny Carson. Okay.
If you just joined us, we have as our guest tonight Sam Blotner, who's our Costa Rican correspondent. We have Peter Isaacson, who works with Rickles on CPO Sharkey, Pat Henry, and this gal who is making her first appearance on The Tonight Show. And why, I don't know, because she is a first-rate singer and songwriter. She's already won this year's Music Association's Female Vocalist of the Year award. She's nominated for a Grammy, the American Music Award, the People's Choice Award as the Best Female Country Vocalist. Would you welcome this? And this February and March, she's going to be touring in concert with Mac Davis. Would you welcome Dolly Parton? Dolly.
Oh my. Oh.
Keeps right on lifting me higher, higher and higher.
I'm gonna pause for a second. You know, we don't talk enough about Dolly Parton's dimples too. Like she
did. Yeah, she was working with that. She
had the nice dimples too.
Your love keeps lifting me, keeps right on lifting me higher, higher and higher.
Oh, she's like, now y'all didn't know where this was going. You already know where this was going.
Keep on lifting me higher, higher and higher.
Higher wasn't what we was going. We was going higher. We were going higher for real.
Yo,
We were going higher. Don't get it
It,
who
twisted.
can
who
I
was
just say
making
something
this?
real quick?
Yes,
Go ahead.
I'm trying to keep this as
PG.
there's a thickness to Dolly that
Right.
that but here's the thing, it doesn't go with the era and the time, because the
Hmm.
era and when they was looking at white women at the era and time, it was the skinny thing, but there's this thickness that Dolly has that's just, I gave it, let's give it a Leonard and Squeaky, give it a, you know what I mean, it was just that thick.
And that's what the brother, and you know, that's how the brother was like, yo, who this thick Joan right here on
Yeah,
TV right here? What's
yeah,
her name? Dolly? You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That now that's the shape of all the chicks. But back then it was like, yo, she from the South. Yeah, they doing that chicken for real down there. They're not playing with that. That's 11
Yeah.
herbs and spices right there.
Yeah.
That's 11 herbs and spices.
How you know when you think about it, like look how straight her teeth are too.
We were
I'm just thinking about it, like how she this when you talk about like hitting the genetic lottery, you know what I mean? Like she got like it's crazy.
and that's her first appearance. So what's that? What did this get? What date does it say on there? What's that? 70?
I can't scroll up. Hold on. I can't scroll up.
She still had a baby face. Look at that. She still had a baby face.
How do I make it come on the screen? Oh, I don't know. It just says the first appearance. But yeah, she got the curves. She got the BBL. Look, she getting
She
into
had the
it.
BBL look before it was a B. Like I said, it was before you could buy this stuff at the store. She had already came into the market with it. You know what I'm saying? She came into the market with it.
Yeah, yeah. She got yo the outfits was crazy back in the day too. She was like,
Look at her. Oh, look at her.
but there's the other thing. She is like covered from head to toe.
No, no skin at all. None. She got the pirate shirt on. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
she who that? Is that Ed McMahon?
Excited.
Sit down and take a load off your feet.
See? Innuendo.
That's an old country expression,
Innuendo.
right? That's a country expression. Right out of the Midwest.
Say,
How are you?
I'm fine.
We've never met before, but
I know
I've
that.
seen you and I've heard you on the radio all the time. How come you haven't been with us in 14 and a half
Well,
years?
mostly because you didn't ask me.
Oh, come on. No, I think when we did ask you, you were probably out on tour because you travel constantly,
Right.
don't you?
We do a lot of road shows, and I want you to know, though, that I am so excited today because today's my birthday, and I couldn't think of a
That's
nicer.
somebody happy.
How old was she here?
Well, she brought the cake. She brought the cake. So
Well, happy birthday for all of us. Did you have a party yet or anything like that?
Not yet, but I got a feeling I might after the show.
Yeah.
No, I-
Champagne and stuff. You drink it all?
Oh, I drink a little if it's for my birthday. Or
Well,
something like that.
welcome to the birthday boy here. Every
See?
day's a birthday.
No,
How about
but,
gifts? Do you like to get
oh,
birthday
yeah.
presents and all
I'm
that?
just like a kid. I love gifts. I love excitement.
I think
never did
birthdays.
outgrow that.
Well, you know what's fun? It's a surprise party. You ever get a surprise birthday party?
Well-
He threw one for me one year.
And was it really a surprise?
it sounded, he was almost like
It's always
grooming
hard
her.
to,
It seemed like,
It's hard to
what
hide
you
it from
doing,
the
Johnny?
And everybody says, oh, you shouldn't have.
Yeah,
but
she seemed
inside,
all
they're really
innocent,
kinda-
like
Yeah,
Like a
it is
kid, they're
nice.
thrilled.
And everybody in my band remembered my birthday, and they all got me a card and a little gift. And that makes you feel real special.
Yeah.
Because I told them yesterday better.
Or they'll be on a band by
Yeah.
themselves. Well, you've had all these wonderful things happen this year, all these awards and the nominations and everything for Grammy. That must make you kind of happy.
Well, it does. It makes you feel good. And people in country music have treated me great. And I love country music. And of course, I have.
It's
a
the
lot of
biggest selling
folks-
music in this country, isn't it? Country and Western.
Well, I know it's
It
really
was-
big,
it
but I
was.
think the country
Not
music
no
is
more.
music with a lot of class and a lot of soul. And of course, it's just ordinary stories told by ordinary people, and sometimes in an extraordinary way. And
Yeah, and it touches a lot of people.
Right, it touches home.
Now, are you from Tennessee, really?
Right, I
From
was
the hills
born-
of Tennessee or
That's
the
right. Oh,
mountains?
Hi, Mom, honey. No,
We're by the Tennessee mountains?
Right at the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountain National
They
Park.
say that's beautiful. I've never been there.
It really is. You should go. They have a resort area. It's a little place called Gatlinburg, and they have a ski resort and all that. And I understand they have enough snow this winter to last for about 3 or 4 years.
Well, they're one of the few ski resorts that have snow, because out here it's been kind of grim. So you grew up there until you were how
Right.
old?
Well, I lived there until I was 18 years old. Of course.
What'd your family do?
Well, my daddy was a farmer, and I'm from a large family. In fact, there's 12 of us kids.
12?
Got 6
Damn.
girls and 6
Hold
boys.
on, hold
And,
on, hold on.
Now you're gonna do a deep dive to see what we're working with on the
We
system.
gotta see what the sisters was working with.
All right. Do a
Hold
deep dive.
up.
What if it's
Parton
11
sister.
boys and one? It just her.
That's probably why she got married. she probably got caught with this dude. She's like, bro, you might as well go get your tux right now. You know.
Shotgun wedding.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Actually over here I had to explain to some of my German friends what a shotgun wedding was. they don't.
Yeah, I don't think they would know over there.
Yeah.
What a shotgun wedding.
Yeah. It's crazy. You know, see, this is how would you call this a conservative thing also? A shotgun wedding?
Yeah.
You got
We're
the
not-
shotgun?
we're
and
not
the wedding.
going there,
That's right,
Hollis.
that's right.
of course, we were just farm folks. We lived on a farm all my life.
That means everybody works.
We all worked because you have to. I think that's why people in the country have so many kids. You don't want to hire help.
Easier to breed your own, I guess, huh? Would you like to have 12 kids, huh?
I don't know. I'll talk about it later.
Okay. No, I didn't mean that.
See? See what I'm saying?
This wasn't an offer to go to stud. This was
Maybe
just...
3.
Okay. We'll talk about that later, Dolly.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Now let's watch Ed give the Edge credit card test to a member of the Tonight Show audience.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Like that.
What they do? They
That's-
flick it up on your. If it makes it, how that work again? If they flick it up and it makes a sound, then you know you don't have a close shave. Is that how that works?
Yeah, that's what it was. I believe. Yeah, what's it then?
I'm trying to
Damn.
think that. Hold on.
I just want to say, out of the genetic lottery, Frida and Willa Dean are, but the rest of them are.
Oh yeah, I'll pull him
you-
up. You gotta pull him up. He looked up the Parton sister, Frida and Willa Dean.
Let me see.
Willa Dean.
Frida and Willa
Wow.
Dean are, the rest of them, they, you know. And you would take a Frida or Willa Dean, but, you know,
Peter Parton.
I just put Dolly Parton sisters.
Oh,
He said, oh, what you saw Willa Dean?
you know what? Let's just let's just leave that alone.
Who gonna stop us? Who gonna stop us?
You know, I mean, you know.
Come on, put it up. Who gonna stop us?
Let me see. Hold on.
Willa Dean gonna come and get you?
Which one is?
That's
which?
Frida. That's Frida.
This
Frida on
one
the-
is Frida.
I think Frida the one with the teeth.
See, that's why I didn't want to. That's why I didn't want to. You know, hold on. Parton.
No, just type in Dolly Parton sisters.
Dolly.
Parton sister.
All right, so just click on each one.
Oh, okay. There, some of them is kind of all right.
I said, yeah.
Even some of us kind of all right.
Okay.
Frida and Willa Dean are kind of.
Okay, Rachel's okay. I mean, we ain't seeing the you know, prime time. Is she like the youngest one or something?
Nah, that's some AI because there ain't no way she looked like that in 2026.
Okay.
Oh, that's her daughter.
Frida, who you said looked all right?
Yeah, the Frida, the one looked like.
That-
Just click on that picture
Which one?
Shut up.
with the
Willie
hat
Dean?
on. With the hat on.
Listen.
She look like
Easy.
Stevie
Okay.
Nicks.
Okay.
You
All right.
got
All
Stevie
right.
Nicks thing going on.
How come I can't see that?
She ain't no Dolly, but she, she all right.
All right. Okay. But that's her right there.
I just
This
all I
one.
saw was them teeth.
The thing is like I got this kind of issue too. Like when if I'm not paying attention and I smile, I got a lot of gums showing, and so I had to start practicing the smile a little bit to, get the proper upper lip height to, you know what I mean? So I feel I'm with you. I'm with you. But damn,
Got a
like
lot.
this gotta
Hollis
be.
Parton Monroe.
Yeah, you gotta. I take her last name. I take her last name. The
I
thing
think
is,
you just gotta. I mean,
yeah,
you imagine, and she said the only way we get married is if you take my last name. All right.
shit. No questions asked. The thing is though, it's just like when you see the rest of the family, like she's like the Michael Jackson out there, and the everybody else was just, we
Well, but then you got to look at it also. He was touring and making bread, so it was
mhm,
nothing to holler at orthodontist. Hey,
yeah,
it was
yeah,
nothing to holler at. The wig game was probably on a level at unseen levels. That wig game, you know what I mean? Her wigs probably had their own room. You know what I'm saying? Each wig had its own
yeah,
room.
yeah,
The way
yeah.
she
Her
was,
wig,
the way she was rolling, you know what I mean? We ain't even gonna
yeah,
talk about how much money she was making touring, let alone the record. She was writing her records. She wasn't just performing; she was writing her shit. So
yeah. I wouldn't say. I don't know. I don't know if she had the orthodontist though, because I feel like she always had super straight teeth. Dolly, let's see, Dolly, 18 years old. Let me see. These are unless because they was mad poor from my understanding. Hold on. See, this is like young Dolly Parton. She always had kind of straight teeth. Oh, that's her husband.
Gary.
Dude, I can imagine you know how when the new girl move into your neighborhood and then one of your friends get to her first, you be like, oh man, like damn, this, I'm sure all his friends stopped talking to him after this. They was like,
They met in front of a laundromat.
Dolly Parton was banging like crazy.
Hold on, stop right there.
Which one?
Just move up just a little bit. That bottom row, stop right there. That fourth picture over, that's the one.
This one?
That's the one. That's
Exactly.
the one.
That's the one right there.
Yeah. Now this one, I like. I like this one right here. No, I like all of them actually.
She looked like
Dolly
Blair, the
Parton.
other one.
Mm. Oh man, she look actually in this one right here. She looks like what's that the David Lynch TV show? She looked like
Twin Peaks.
Laura. Yeah, she looked like the Twin Peaks girl. Oh, let me see. Hold on. This anything else interesting happening when he's talking to her?
No, just
Dolly, how would you like to take our
little
band?
innuendos.
Can they play country westerns kind of stuff for you, all right?
Well, I've never heard them play that much country, but I'm sure as good as they are, they could.
Tommy, you know
If they
country
worked at
western,
it
don't
real
you?
hard.
Sure, you see, they
Do
can
you?
do all that
Well,
stuff.
great. Well, if my gang leaves me, maybe we can all go on the road together. Okay.
In case the show falls, you got a job,
No,
guys.
the band is great. I enjoy your music.
Tommy's so loyal. You said you were one of a dozen six sisters and 6 boys.
There's 6 girls and 6 boys.
Are they all
New family.
as healthy as you are?
Well, we're all pretty healthy.
See what I'm
I mean, is
saying?
it the mountain air? Is it
I'll
the
tell you what.
living on the farm?
When you work the fields like we had to, you get very muscular.
As a kid, you don't pick up on that.
That's true.
Why are you worried about you doing calisthenics or
We're
not?
all healthy, and I have, I suppose we all look similar, all the girls. I have some really pretty sisters. Some of them are petite, some of them are bigger, and I'm the fat one.
Well, you're not fat.
I'm good and healthy.
You're Zoftic, I guess would be the word.
Zoftic?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that word is. What is it?
You're it.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Everybody want to have me.
He ain't seen
You
Willa
have
Dean.
all your outfits made. I mean, they say look all handmade.
Oh, there's a lady in Nashville named Lucy Adams, and I'm sure she's watching tonight, and she'll be very proud you asked that. She does all my costumes. I like my clothes to be gaudy, and you'd never know by looking, but,
Well, you gotta have
I
one.
enjoy all
When you
the
work, you gotta have a
flashy
little
things.
flash stuff,
Well,
don't
I
you?
do. I guess growing up in the
And your
mountains
hair is
with-
very blonde, and you got a lot
and
of
very
it.
big, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, working in the fields like we used to bale a lot of hay, so I saved a few bales to use for hair
Yeah.
after we went.
A lot to be said for getting out in the
Use for
field. I
hair.
guess.
You know what? I think, she was like, clearly she was like really smart as well. And
She was playing along. She knew. Yeah, she was
Yeah.
playing along.
yeah.
She was like, yeah, I know what this old fool talking about, but I'm going to watch how I freak it. Watch how I
It
freak
is
it.
a good way of
With this
life.
dirty
It
old
really
man.
makes you appreciate things as you get out into the world, and especially if you have good parents, which I did.
good.
And so
A lot
I
of people
really-
are close, are they not? They tend not to. I don't know whether the word is trust or a little wary of outsiders.
Well, it depends really on who the outsiders are. They have a tendency to be a little leery of people like census takers and the
Why are they leery of
revenuers.
revenuers? Now, see, I wasn't going to bring that up because everybody who says, do you have stills down there, makes it look like everybody who lives in Tennessee or any of the those places run stills.
But you know, a big part of the people, especially in the mountain areas where I was born and raised, that's a way of making a living. You got to feed your kids. Of course, most of the things you hear about moonshiners is just that, everybody's a drunkard and they just do it, just for
Right.
the evil part of it. But there's very little money made in the country, and our main money was our tobacco crop. But a lot of people had more kids than that 1 year's tobacco crop would
So they were
supply.
kind of
So-
forced into.
Yeah, of course, a lot of them did enjoy their work.
Nothing wrong with that. Did they make good? Did you
Corn
ever have any
liquor.
good
Remember that
Tennessee
corn
Kentucky
liquor?
moonshine?
I've tasted it. I don't
That
like
stuff
the
was
taste
so
of it.
strong. You
It's
could
really
put it in
strong.
your car, put it on your
But I guess
pancakes.
that's what it's
There was certain
No, when
methods.
you-
You could wash your
rural area,
windows with
I-
it. There was several different uses for corn liquor.
For corn liquor, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Grew up back
many
in the
different
Midwest.
uses.
That's although I never lived
Well, you could
specifically
smell
on
it.
farms. A lot of people
Damn,
never
it's
had
strong.
a
Absolutely.
lot of things we take for granted. Indoor plumbing,
Dude,
telephones, and et
you
cetera.
used to make it on
Yes.
True. We had
when I moved to North Philly on Fifth Street, across the street from Cam House. I forget his name. He used to sell corn liquor. The cars used to be coming in, grab some, get that corn liquor.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Look at that. She's
Well,
that's an old one, but
Yeah.
we had 4 rooms and a path.
and
That's an old one, but that's
yeah,
true.
and when
I
the
tell you-
temperature is cold in the winter, that you don't put your tongue on the pump handle.
That's true. We always said, and another thing, you don't have, like water in the house, and we always made jokes like we had running water when we'd run and get it because
Did you have a well?
we had a well and a spring.
that's
Different
great.
places where I've lived. We moved around a lot in
That's
the area.
crazy.
I feel like she's playing it like downplaying it a little bit because I saw some documentaries. I thought they was like super poor.
Do you
I
have
think-
any other
I
members of your
think they
family, brothers
were.
and sisters?
I think they were, but who wants to go on TV and say, yeah, man, we was dirt poor. Who wants to say that on TV?
Yeah, if she
Well, they do it.
if-
Well, they
if
do
she
it
was-
now because it
if
started
she
from
was
the
a rapper or
bottom.
something, she did, you
Yeah,
can
well
say it
now,
like this.
started from the bottom. Now we here, but
Yeah.
but she was smart. You could just tell she knew what he was saying, and she was playing
Yeah.
right along with it.
Right.
Okay, homie,
Right.
I got you. No, you ain't gonna meet me backstage. I'm cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I think she also like really tried to represent for her, for her folks, like, you know what I mean? Like she's really like
Yeah.
speaking of, people from her area in a very dignified way. It's cool.
Absolutely.
You can rep in your hood. That's how.
Yeah.
That's what we would say. Rep it.
Absolutely.
Where you from?
Yeah. Yeah.
become entertainers?
Well, as a matter of fact, there's 8 children younger than me, and 7 of those kids are now writing, and some of them have recording contracts, and they're all very talented. In fact,
Damn.
my oldest sister has a book of poetry out,
That's super.
and so I came from a very musical family.
That's good.
And by the way, my sister's name is Willa Dean. And
Yeah.
she'll be
There you
watching.
go.
She's one of the
There it is.
poets.
There
She's the only one
it
that
is.
really don't
Willa
get
Dean.
involved so much in the music, even though she does write some music. But I really think that in time that some of my brothers and sisters will be recognized.
That's good. Is it a myth that all young ladies from the mountains get married very young?
It is very true. In
It is
fact,
true.
I have known people to get married as young as 12 years old. My own mother.
12?
Oh,
Uh-huh.
oh.
Now, of course, that's the girls.
Can't say that on TV now.
Hold on.
People.
Young ladies from the mountains get married very young.
It is very true. In
It is
fact, I
true.
have known people to get married as young as 12 years old. My own mother.
12?
Uh-huh. And of course, that's the girls that mature earlier. And in my family, that did happen a lot. But my own mother married.
Damn.
Dolly,
Damn.
what?
Yeah, but 12 years old? Oh, they would have been like, we got to go to a commercial break. Ooh, you know, we'll be right back after this.
Yeah.
Dolly Parton said she knows girls get married at age 12.
No, the whole thing she said. Hold on, listen.
Uh-huh. And of course, that's the girls that mature earlier.
She said that's the girls that mature earlier at 12 years old. Okay.
And in my
But you know,
family,
we all
that
knew
happened
that.
a
We
lot.
all knew the girl in the neighborhood that was like, "Yo, how old is she?"
Yeah.
You know, we was
Yeah.
12, and she was like, "How does she look like that? She 12. I was in kindergarten with her. I could say some names out, but I ain't gonna tell their name because you know who I'm talking about.
right.
Well,
Well,
we was in
yeah.
we was in 5th and 6th grade. Like, wait a
Mhm.
minute, how
Mhm.
you
See,
supposed to be here with us?
Yeah. Man, the world was different, and I can imagine. I guess I'm trying to see where they be like, yeah, if it's like, okay, she's growing up. It's about to become a problem. My father is like, I might have to kill somebody out here. Let me just get this girl married, and so that we can squash some of this before I kill somebody. You know?
Yeah, but at age 12, I mean, you talking age 12. How you married at 12?
I don't. Listen, they up in the woods somewhere. Well, first of all, you have to think, right? How else would you? Because it was no twin. None of these is twins, right? If you're gonna have like 7, 8 kids, 10, 12 kids, you ain't starting at 35. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my Lord.
They're like, listen, we got to get these crops going. We got to get this show on the road. You know what I'm saying?
Can you imagine being at a wedding of a 12-year-old?
I can't. I cannot. But
You know what I mean? How old is the bride? 12? What the fuck? What?
But no, I'm assuming that that they're in similar age groups. Like
No, it was not two 12-year-olds getting married. I can pretty sure it was not two 12-year-olds getting married because he had to have a house. Ain't no 12-year-old with his own house. Ain't no 12-year-old.
What? How old they? What? You think they would like? No, I want to say like 16.
I'm with
16.
Chuck on this.
Bam.
What you think?
18, 19, 20, 21.
Somebody would have got locked
22.
up today, is what I'm thinking.
Somebody's dying today. We're up from somebody's dying. They look at me. Hey, is that your daughter? Yeah, it's my daughter. Why? All that kind of, yeah.
Okay. But how old? Let me see. What's her husband's name? What's her husband?
Gary. I forget it. I don't know if it was Parton, but I know her husband's name was Gary.
Okay, let me see.
And he passed before her. I think he passed a couple years ago.
So they were married in 1966. Oh, how old?
She was 80 when she passed, right? She's 80. Yeah, she was 80, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Get his age. Let's see what we're working with.
He died in 2020. He just died last year.
Oh, I think,
Hold on.
but that's how it goes when you marry that long, and the one of them go, the other one go kind of quick after that. That's the way. I mean, somehow it just always works like that.
Mm-hmm.
How old was her?
Ozzy Davis and Ruby D, they went kind of quick. You know what I mean? It just be like that.
We husbands age difference. That's what we want to know.
That's just age difference.
No, we need to get it. We need to figure this out. See, okay. See, this is all right. Actually, this is the official story. We don't know if this is the real story, right?
How old did you say he is?
It says she was 18 and he was 21.
Okay, see?
This is what I'm thinking. I think so. Let's say if she was 16 and he was 19.
She said
That still
12.
ain't 12.
12.
It's not
Well,
12.
but I said 12. I said 12 and like 16.
Hey, Hollis, remember you asked me before what's the biggest age difference?
Yeah.
And the biggest age difference between somebody I dated was 12 years old. If you looked at it, when I graduated high school, she was in kindergarten.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not saying, and you got to find a different way to say that, because you didn't say that right.
When I graduated high school, she was in kindergarten.
No, and he said 12 years old. He said the biggest age difference I was 12 years old. You mean to say just 12 years?
Yeah,
12 years difference.
Yeah, but 12 years age difference.
Yeah, but you said 12 years old.
Okay, now you didn't want to say none of this, but you want to harp on it on me so they can.
I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. Someone might clip that out and be like, "See, the Ultramax 7 scandal, Ultramax 12, Ultramax 12."
Ultramax 12.
Listen, he gave him all the material right there.
She said, I've seen girls as young as 12. I guarantee you, if she would have done an interview in the last couple of years, she wouldn't say that then.
The thing is,
he wouldn't say that 5 years ago.
We had a whole chat for my Hollis Talks channel, and we talked about age gaps, dating age gaps. And he started the story just like this when he said,
"Why are you trying to poetic Flacco?"
I'm just saying, I'm trying to help you out because now you have said this twice, and I think you gotta rearrange the way you say this sentence because it sounds like you said when you say, "Oh, the biggest age gap that I date," you say you look 12 years old.
Hey, Chuck.
Yeah.
Whenever anybody brings up the other thing, he quickly cuts it off. He's been talking about this for 5 minutes.
I'm trying to help you out because okay, it's over.
All right.
My
All
mother
right.
married when she was 14. She started having babies when she was 15. She had her 12th.
Hold on.
And in my family, that did happen a lot.
Her mom got married at 14.
My mother married when she was 14. She started having babies when she was 15. She had her 12th one when she was 35 years old.
I told you. What, did she say 12?
And we have one set of twins.
Yeah, she had a 12th one. She was 35.
When she was 14. She started having babies when she was 15.
I thought she said she had 7 brothers and sisters.
6 brothers, 6 sisters.
Oh, 6 brothers and 6. Oh, so it's 6 girls and 6 boys. Yeah.
She had her 12th one when she was 35 years old.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't start at 35 and be trying to have 12 kids. You know.
But you don't start at 14.
We want to know. Okay, hold on. We got to know how old her father was. We need to know how.
We are the rabbit hole that we are on right now is at another level.
What year was Dolly Parton's father born. So
18 something.
her father was born in 1921.
Oh,
Mother, when see, I told y'all she was born in 23 and the father was born in 21. But the father is even the father. No, he's older. He's I told y'all. See that y'all making it worse than I mean, it's still not good, but like 14 and 17. I mean 14 and 16. No, she started having the big. No, she said she got married at 14. 14 and her father was 16. See, you know, come on, man.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not saying it's right.
I'm just fucking with
But
you.
y'all talking about like 14 and 22 and all that. This is at least a little bit.
But that's not like a real leap of faith. That was
Mhm.
hell. We was in high school and it was 14-year-old, 16-year-old girls going with 25-year-old dudes. And when I was in high school, I used to see them dudes come up.
Yeah, going with what I'm saying is this
Well, they was having kids though.
Yeah, but they were married first. I'm sure this is how I think it happened. Like probably their parents, one of their parents caught them in the barn somewhere, and he's like, "Listen, listen, y'all." He saw them messing around in the barn. And he's like, "Bro, go home and get your tuxedo because this is happening today." Like, you know what I mean? That's how they did it back in the day.
Listen, let me tell you this. I went out on a date with this chick. Now listen very closely, Hollis, before you try to.
He was of age.
Listen, I went on a date in the past recent years.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to say, when I was in high school,
mm-hmm.
I don't even think she might have been in elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
Listen very closely.
Mm-hmm.
This dude she was dating,
mm-hmm.
he graduated 8 years before me.
Mm-hmm.
Do the math.
Mm-hmm.
She told me that. I think I threw up on the plate I was eating. That's it.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
So she was in middle school dating a grown man. I won't say who he is because he'll get locked up.
Yeah, this is this is what I'm saying. Like in my head, at least, some part of this is a little bit more like I feel like the fact that they actually got married, they were both around a similar age. They were mad poor. They had the the whole thing about having the kids to work and all of that. This was they're from this old generations. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. I will agree with you there, Hollis. And here's the deal. Because they didn't have a lot of money and there was farming life, like you said, you had to start early.
Mm-hmm.
Because say if you wanted to maintain a farm, you had to have people to do it. So you got to build the kids up. So I agree with that. That's natural selection. That's survival of the fittest.
I don't know. I mean, I'm saying I'm not condoning nothing or saying that. I'm just understanding the time period and the situation that, you know what I mean? And and at a certain point in time, people weren't even living that long.
Right.
She had 12 kids when she was 35. That is crazy.
Yeah, she stayed pregnant. She was like
she stayed pregnant.
She was pregnant. She was pregnant again before she had one. She she getting pregnant again in the 7th month.
And shit, like it was kids on layaway.
Yeah. yeah, just putting it in the perspective a little bit. Like,
Set of twins, and my mother and daddy are still young and very healthy. And
That's great.
that's just a way of life in the country.
Are
My
you,
mama,
go ahead.
I was just going to say, Mama, she could get pregnant just having Daddy explain the advantages of the pill to her. I didn't mean that, Mama. I
A
know.
lot to be said for the fields, yeah. Are you married, Dolly?
Yes, I am married.
Were you married young?
I was married when I was 20 years old.
hold
Been married
on.
For,
Why you?
Lying.
Somebody
Flip
tell.
flapping.
Yeah.
Flip flapping.
Somebody. See, and it makes me think either her age is not her real age,
Which is
or
kind of the case, what they do.
yeah,
People think
either her
Beyonce's
age.
in her 30s.
Or see, or I don't know, Wikipedia. How we know Wikipedia don't know what they talking about?
Does your husband travel with you?
No, I tell you, it's a funny thing. Now and then he'll go with me on a trip, as long as he don't have to go to the show. But it's a funny thing. He never has seen me perform on stage, and I've been in the music business for years. And he loves you better than anybody, and he'd never miss the Tonight Show. And I even come home off the road, and he talks about you like you're a part of the family or some friend that he's just went to visit. He'll say, and Johnny said tonight, or Johnny said this last night, or you wouldn't believe this.
He's
but
never
tonight
seen
he
you
won't be watching tonight. It makes him nervous, I think, to see me or.
He's never seen you perform.
He
Does he listen to your records?
he's not my biggest fan.
No, he is your biggest
Well,
fan. Don't get it
No, he
twisted.
loves me.
I'm sure he does. Does he listen to your
What'd you say?
I said, no. She said he's her biggest fan. I said, oh, best believe he's her biggest fan. You know?
Yeah.
He will pull up and be like,
He's like, listen.
and this is my wife.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's my wife right there.
You ever see any of the A Star Is Born movies?
Yeah, I saw the second. I saw the Chris Christopherson one. Not the. I didn't see the Judy Garland one, but I did see the Chris Christopherson one. But I ain't see the newest one with the boy from Philly. What's his name? Bradley. I ain't see him.
He from Philly?
Bradley Cooper's from well, you know how they say from Philly. He's from the area. He might be from Abington or some shit like that.
Okay.
But he says he's from Philly.
Okay. Yeah, it could be one of those things. Like he probably he know what his wife looked like. He know what he probably like. Let me. Before I wreck your whole thing, fighting somebody or something. Let me just stay home. He knows his wife can handle herself.
Records.
He's not my biggest fan.
Well, it doesn't sound like it.
No, he loves me.
I'm sure he does.
I mean, we have a great relationship. It's just I'm not one of his favorite singers, but that's not really why he don't watch me or
I
go
just
to
find
shows.
that
It
so-
kind of makes him kind of nervous, I guess. I don't.
I would just think the interest would be there, Say, hey,
Oh,
my
the
wife.
interest is there. He wants me to do good, and he's real proud when I get to do things like the Tonight Show.
And you don't think he'll even watch tonight and watch you?
No, he won't, even though he'd probably love to. He'll make me tell the jokes you told at the front of the show. That's why I was over there watching.
Not all of them.
But he's
Not
a
all of
wonderful
them.
person, and it's not anything.
You're
I
mighty
disrespect.
healthy.
It's
It's
just a
nice.
thing with us. We
Well,
have.
what the fuck you mean by that? The fuck you
probably
mean by
said-
that?
Exactly. He's like, now I can't watch the Tonight Show because he hitting on my
Now I got to
wife.
fuck Johnny Carson up. See that? Damn. Now I got to whip Johnny Carson ass because he said some shit. See that? That's why I don't go to shows. She don't be telling me what he said.
This is what I'm saying. I can understand. He's like, yo, if I go, I'm gonna mess something up.
And understand
Well, as long
when
as
we
I go to the show, somebody getting
we
shot.
get along just fine because we have nothing to argue
Exactly.
about. We don't know nothing about each other.
What?
The thing with us, we had an understanding
Well, as long
when
as
we
you
married.
get along, that's the main
Oh,
thing.
we
right?
get along just fine because we have nothing to argue about. We don't know nothing about each other.
See, she was playing it. See, I said she was smart.
You may have stumbled upon the clue, the theory to a happy marriage. Don't ever learn anything about each other. Don't watch each other. Don't care what anybody does. I think that's not a bad move.
But it is true, we get along very well.
What's
And
your husband's name?
His name is Carl Dean.
Now, Carl,
Carl
you
Dean,
got
not
to turn off the
Jerry.
sound for about, how long is this next song?
The next song is probably 2 minutes long.
Okay, Carl. You can go outside or whatever for 2 minutes if he's watching now, because you're going to sing.
Oh, it's not that he's not going to listen to me sing. He won't be watching the show at all. It makes him nervous to see me places. He thinks I won't do good, I guess.
He won't even be watching the show at all.
No, that's what I
Okay,
mean.
forget it, Carl. Would you sing us another song? Thank you, Dolly.
People be paying.
The ironic part is she made a song called Jolene, Don't Take My Man. Who taking Dolly Parton's man? who taking Dolly's man? When you think of, the whole thing. Please don't take my man. She's gonna be like, I'm not taking your husband. I'm not taking your man. Look at me. And look at you.
Look at Willa Dean.
See you. This yo.
Because when you think about it, somebody trying to take a man, she got 6 sisters. So you getting it either way.
Right.
I look like this, and I got 6 sisters. What it is? What we doing? What are we doing?
Hey, Chuck, there's Willa Dean. You
know what I'm saying? Well, I'm just saying though. I'm not saying. I'm just saying if somebody try to come after her man, he look like that. And then if you want to box, I go get my 6 sisters, and then we can do that too.
Exactly.
How you want it?
See, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is her genius, because she had to imagine what it would be like that someone could take a guy from her. She's like, she had to imagine this. Like, ain't nobody taking no guy from Dolly Parton.
Please don't take my man.
Need awesome rock drums?
Oh, come on, bro. I don't need awesome rock drums. Hold on.
Don't take my man. Okay. She ain't. Don't worry about it.
Let me see. What's she singing?
I hope maybe you won't mind too much. This is one of the newer songs that I've written.
Chuck, I want to ask you something real quick.
Yo.
I had this whole thing laid out of how I was going to induct. I haven't had kids yet, as far as I know. But I had this idea of how I would indoctrinate my children, right? And one of the things on the list, because I'm going to force them to do stuff, right? And one was take a martial art and learn how to box or something like this. This is one. A team sport, right? And then the other one is guitar specifically. Because I feel like a guitar, like you can kind of, I feel like if he fell on hard times, he get a hold of a guitar, he could go sit out somewhere and play a couple songs, make a couple dollars, like, you know what I mean? It's light.
All right, Joe Jackson.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You can't argue with his results. That's what I'm saying. Like, you cannot argue with Joe Jackson's results, right? And I feel like if he plays the guitar, like, he might hate me for forcing him to play it. But when he gets to like 15, 16 years old and he starts liking girls or whatever he likes, and he gets her under the tree and he start playing the guitar under the tree with her, she gonna fall in love. Easy. You know what I'm saying? Does that sound like
So why would you say that I'm thinking of Greg Grady playing Clowns Never Laughed Before? Clowns Never Laughed Before.
He learned how to sing Wonderwall. He learned how to sing Wonderwall and like what's the other songs they be playing on the guitar? Like he plays a couple of these love songs on the guitar. Girls can't resist that, you know what I'm saying?
It'd be like comma. Yeah.
Get back.
Okay.
I didn't do any of that. I didn't.
You let him just do.
They had to learn how to fight. But I didn't. My wife wasn't gonna let them play team sports. She wasn't gonna let them play football. They played basketball, but she wasn't gonna let them play football and that stuff. But
Well, it don't have to be football. I mean, I'm just thinking it needs to be like a team sport. All the shit that I didn't do, you know what I'm saying? Like that I realized that it would have helped my whole life if I did these things. You know what I'm saying?
now my oldest, he did pick up a guitar when he was in college. He did
Mhm.
pick up a guitar and try to play it and all that, but that was just his funny crap.
Silly.
You only need 2-3 songs. That's all you need.
Hey, listen. I used to be able to play Pac-Man Fever on the piano.
Yeah.
I
Listen,
got a pocket full of
exactly.
quarters and I'm headed to the arcade.
Exactly. Come on, man.
Pac-Man, I forgot about that song. Damn, now I gotta pull that up.
Yeah.
Pac-Man Fever. Damn.
You only need a couple songs and that's it. I had a roommate in Montreal. He was always getting the two things he had a whole routine. He knew how to cook, like so he would do he was watching the cooking shows all the time, right? So he cook him a nice little meal, you know what I'm saying? Take all long to cook the meal so it start getting late, you know what I'm saying?
Now, hold on.
Then
Now, my question, real quick. Now, this roommate you had, did you know him before you moved in, or was it like
no.
I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to move in with somebody that I don't know. You know that whole friend shit, put out an ad, and somebody moves in that you don't know.
It ain't
Nah,
easy. It ain't easy.
I couldn't do that.
I
Did you live with a
had
roommate?
What'd you say?
Did you
You
ever
live
live
with a
with a
roommate
roommate?
that you didn't know that you just you moved in with. I mean, I ain't talking about college. I'm just saying like like he talk about.
Nah, I moved in with girlfriends, so I already knew him.
Yeah.
I always live with women. I ain't live with no dudes.
Yeah.
So how did you find? How did y'all do that? He was living there first, and he put in an ad, or you was living there and you put in an ad. How did that? Well,
No,
you
he
just put
was
it.
living there. He was living there first, and then he put in an ad, and I think there was like 2 or 3, like over the course of the time of us living there. I think we had like 3, 4 different other roommates or whatever, maybe 5 or 6. One of them is the actor. He was on a couple different TV shows. He was in like The Bone Collector and all that. Like he's like
So y'all was renting a house. Y'all
he
was
was
renting a
hurting.
house.
He was hurting at the time he was living with us, but he eventually, you know, and
So you had the refrigerator with this is Hollis's milk. This is Hollis's can. You
no,
had
I have to do that, but I did have to like eventually I put a lock on my door because he be trying to have parties and stuff like that, and um
That's so weird.
yeah,
When you said that, that's the first thing I thought because that's something other people do. We don't find too many of us that do that. Not that
yeah,
there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying.
yeah. But I mean, like if you want to live somewhere like New York or whatever, you lucky if you got a separate room. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Man, they said that the price of like a 2 bedroom is like 12 grand to rent in New York now. 12 grand.
this is what I'm saying. When I lived in New York, my rent was I think 800, and my room was like in the center of the apartment. So if somebody was in the living room and they wanted to go to the bathroom, they would be walking through my room.
I'm trying to sleep here. What the fuck? Hey, yo, hey, look.
And what was we did now? What was supposed to happen was we had like 2 doors to, like what I was told when I moved in was that okay, if somebody goes in, they'll just go out one door, go in the hallway, and then come back in the other door to go. That lasted about 3 days, you know what I'm saying? And then for the rest of the time I was there, people was passing through my room, and so it wasn't anything that was one time I did that kind of thing, and that was New York.
Wait,
So
how'd you put the lock on the room then?
no, no. That was New York. The one I'm talking about, this was Montreal.
Okay, you're right.
And
That's crazy.
yeah. So he would cook the meal. and make it take all late for it to be done. Then feed her a bunch of food. She's get a little sleepy. Then he pull out the guitar, sing a couple songs.
Listen. I did all that. I didn't need no guitar, brother.
Yeah, you know.
I didn't need no guitar.
You know.
See, but all you needed was a stereo system and the CD changer. Remember them, Joel, when they first came out, the CD changer, and the chick wanted to see what you was listening to. So before she came over, you took out all the heavy shit, and then you put on, you put the Christopher Williams, you put that light skin music on. And as you put that light skin music on, it was like, hey,
the bars, you put
the bars,
the bars,
Williams, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, but I don't know, man. It's something about like playing this. He didn't miss. He didn't really miss with this whole thing. He didn't miss. So
and you had a front row seat to all of it, huh?
Well, I had to stay.
He breaking out the guitar. It's about to be on.
Hey, Chuck, they was probably on his bed when they went through that room.
No. But you could hear everything. You could definitely hear everything. So, and then I had to like stay. I can't go to the bathroom until he gets her out of the living room and into the bedroom. Then I can go to the bathroom because I don't want to like, wreck the flow.
I am with this guitar. This motherfucker gotta go to the bathroom. Hey man, what you
Bro, can't you hold it? Can't you hold it?
You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm doing my thing here, fam. What we doing?
Yeah. And we ain't even really like each other that much. And
see, that's the other. I can't live with somebody I don't like and all that.
Yeah. It was a tough one.
And then it was time to pay rent. You had to put the money together, or did you pay your half and he paid his half? Or I can't do
no, the money all went through him because it was his lease.
See?
So I just paid cash to it, but everything was cool. And yeah, so. But I had nothing but roommates, and I actually have never lived alone until this apartment right now.
Damn.
This is the first time in my life I lived alone.
But you ever lived with a girlfriend? You ever lived with a girl, like just you and your girl?
Even when I lived with I lived with a girl briefly in Montreal and Rachel, but this was a whole house. It was like 9 people in there. So
I can do the bathroom situation. Who in the bathroom now? No,
we had 3 bathrooms though.
No.
Yeah. So it was all good. We had 3 bathrooms. 3 or was it 2? 3? Yeah, something like that. Hold on. Let me just hear what Dolly talking about real quick.
Late one cold and stormy night, I heard a dog barking. Then I thought I heard somebody at my door knocking. Wondered who would be outside in such an awful storm. And then I saw a little girl with a puppy in her arms.
Oh no! See, I don't want to get sad. She gonna the puppy ain't
the
gonna
little
make
girl
it.
went out in the storm with a puppy.
Yeah. See.
What the fuck you doing out here?
Yeah. See.
A black person will come doing that. What are you doing out here?
you know this.
Where your mama at? Where your mama at?
Exactly. This story ain't going nowhere good. I don't want to. Okay. Dolly.
One time for Dolly. One time for that outfit.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
One time for that wig.
Yeah. This actually, I don't feel like this was one of her good wigs too, because it's kind of like, you know what I mean? It's kind of like sitting on, it's like helmets, kind of almost.
Like the joke they wear in Britain. You know, the British
yes. Like she looked like she's going to pass a sentence on somebody.
Yeah.
Like I need the George Washington. No, baby, pass me the George Washington wig. I'm gonna rock the George Washington on tonight.
She just feather it out a little bit, and Oh, Dolly. And see, now you see how nice Johnny was flirting a little bit. He was all right though. It wasn't too bad.
No, but they said, but that was her first appearance. So
Mm-hmm.
as she did it for the next 15, 16 years, he started getting a little, hey.
Okay. So
But asking the chick out, telling the chick she looks healthy. That's the stuff that you cut off right now.
yeah.
You look mighty healthy.
Yeah. Now, what did you have something that you wanted to show, Aaron?
Of course.
Oh Lord.
Hold on, let me take this one down. Remove.
Suitable. Oh, that's 80s style right there.
She toned down the wigs a tiny bit, and then turned up the showing little. What happened?
She was working with.
Oh yeah, you.
Everybody liked Ed Earl, especially Ed Earl. Of course, he sure did know his job, and he was a big influence on me. Taught me everything I know. He used to like to run a quiet town with plenty of time off for socializing and coffee over at Dulcie Mae's Cafe. Oh, now and again there'd be a problem, and we had some tough ones. Like the time the mule sat on Miss Modine's car.
But he just buckled up his legs and sat right down.
She was really having a hissy fit, but it didn't faze Ed Earl. He just walked over to that jackass and laid down the law.
Easy, bro. See,
Ed Earl always believed in talking first. Cool reasoning, he used to tell me, could solve any problem. Of course, he did have a bit of a temper. Anyway, just about the time he became sheriff, Miss Willa Jean passed on. She left the chicken ranch to her favorite working girl, Mona Stanley, who saw the little house as a Texas institution and aimed to keep it that way.
It's a little choppy though.
Very choppy.
It's just a little bitty pissant country place. Ain't nothing much to see. No drinking allowed. We get a nice quiet crowd. Plain as it can be. It's just a piddly squatting old time country place. Ain't nothing too high to just
I think I got kicked off of Facebook.
And maybe one small thrill. But there's nothing dirty going on. Nothing dirty going on.
Did she get it?
We get local farmers, local businessmen, Congress folks from
Hey, yo, move your
honey. And please don't show us no tattoos, no hearts and flowers on your thigh. It's downright tacky. Transport on cattle, and that ain't what we're selling at Miss Mona's. Do you catch my drift?
Easy, guys.
Pay the food and the rent and the utilities. You keep your mind on your work responsibilities. Don't let your mouth overload your capabilities. And we can get along. Don?
Any bad habits you come in with, get rid of right now.
Patty Joe, I can't stand no chewing gum. It looks just like a cow. Linda Lou.
Anyone taking sick leave ought to be real sure they're sick.
And every time you hear that bell, you better get here real quick and ask for pimps. Pimps are something you don't need to get your daily business done. Are you listening, girls? Keep them leeches and bloodsuckers off the back roads. I know how to use a gun, and nobody messes with my girls. And any questions you might have about the way I run this place, don't drive.
Waste though, she was not playing.
It's good to see you. Nice to meet you. Come on over here. I'd like you to meet my girls. It's the sky.
you see. No drinking allowed, we get a nice quiet crowd. Plain as it can be, it's just a peaceful old-time country place. Nothing too high tone, just lots of goodwill and maybe one small thrill. But it's nothing dirty going on, it's just a little bit of
Easy.
Nothing dirty going on except how they make their money. Other than that, hey, it's all good, clean, wholesome, boring.
Hold on. You done got me kicked off. You done got me kicked off of Facebook. You done got me
Johnny
kicked off of
busted it?
Facebook. Hold on. Remove.
Everybody's waiting for that.
Dude.
Man, I forgot. I haven't seen that movie in so long. I'm gonna have to pull that up, man. I pull that. I have to watch that again.
What was I gonna say? Speaking of Burt Reynolds, his wig game wasn't too bad either.
They was rocking them wigs from way back.
Yeah, you know, Burt Reynolds was rocking them wigs for a long time.
Hey, well, you know, they worked. He had Lonnie in the stable. You know, he had Lonnie in the stable. So, you know what I mean?
For a little bit.
Yeah, for a while. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know, he had Sally Field when Sally Field was when she was Frank and Smoking the Bandit. That's when Sally was Sally. I ain't talking about Flying Nun Sally. I'm talking Sally Smoking the Bandit Sally. There's a difference.
Right.
Before Norma Ray. I'm talking about Sally and them shorts.
Word. Hold on, let me see. What's up, Edward? Edward Bennett, Alejandro Almeida. Thanks for joining us.
What's up?
Alejandro.
I want to look up a little bit of this too. This one.
Dolly Parton's hair, colorful clothes, and of course her well-known physical attributes are only eclipsed by her unmistakable voice. In this
She's looking like Cicely Tyson over here.
No Frills interview with Dolly, Barbara Walters takes us through the life and imagination of Tennessee's most beloved titan of country.
Tell me about your childhood.
Well, there's really quite a bit to tell. I don't know how far back you want to start.
Well, let's start at the beginning.
Okay. I was born in a little log cabin on the banks of the Little Pigeon River. And, of course, at that time, we only had 3 other children. There's 12 children. There's 8 younger than me.
Dolly, where I come from, would I have called you a hillbilly?
If you had have, it would have been something very natural, but I would have...
You see how hot... You see how hot she coming in?
Mm-hmm. But Barbara she liked to do that. If I called you a hillbilly, and then she said, yeah, you can call me, but then I'm gonna punch you in your mouth. So if you feel as though that's what you need to do, then I'm gonna punch you in your mouth. And how that's gonna play on TV? You know what I mean? Can I call you a hillbilly?
Yeah,
no,
it's
you
like
can't call me a hillbilly.
Why you? She like, forget what you talk about. She's like, I gotta hit you. She knew she was gonna start off. She's like, I don't care what she talk about. I'm coming in with the hillbilly. She coming in with the slurs right off the bat.
Probably kick your shins or something. No, actually,
if
you had have, it would have been something very natural, but I would have. Of course, at that time, we only had 3 other children. There's 12 children. There's 8 younger than me.
Dolly, where I come from, would I have called you a hillbilly?
If you had have, it would have been something very natural, but I would have probably kicked your shins or something.
Mm-hmm.
No.
She said it really. She just let her
know. Give you a fat lip. You gotta bust you in your mouth. Hillbilly.
Oh my God! And I would ask her, where you come from? Where do you come from?
Now she can say, now if I call you a funny looking duck face bro, how would that be?
Exactly.
How would that be?
Why you going at my girl like that?
I be a hillbilly, but I look like this, and you look like that.
Exactly.
I would have probably kicked your shins or something. No, actually.
But when I think of hillbillies, am I thinking of your kind of people?
I think you probably are.
Your kind
the people
of
that do it. We're the ones.
Wow. Am I thinking of your kind of people.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. She was like,
I know after that interview, she probably just got up and ain't even say nothing, just walked away. and was like, I'm about to beat this bitch in, so I'm just gonna go in the other way.
What is going
All
on?
kind of,
She about to get her with
people.
the El Kabong and beat her with the.
She had her where she's like, don't make me take my wig off. She's like, don't make me take my wig off.
She's like, look, it take me just a second. All I gotta do is flip this joint off and smack you in your mouth. And what we doing?
Damn.
I ain't know Barbara was coming at her like that.
Yeah, she was like doubling down on it too.
You would consider the little Abner people, Daisy Mae, and that sort of thing. They took that kind of thing from people like us, but we were very proud people with a lot of class. It was country class, but it was a great deal of class, and most of my people were not that educated, but they are very, very intelligent. Good common sense, horse sense, we called it.
Damn, y'all
That's kind of foul. Yeah, that's kind of foul, though. Dolly, if I come from, would I call you a hillbilly?
All right. Damn.
What? That's your first question? That's how you come in?
Yeah, she skipped over what she was talking about. Hold on. Walter, man.
Not that educated, but they are very, very intelligent. Good common sense, horse sense, we called it.
Dolly, you said, and maybe you were talking about when you were a kid, you said, I felt that I never belonged. I felt I was always different.
I wanted more than to just be a farmer's daughter, even though I'm proud to be. I just wanted pretty things. I wanted money to buy the things that I had always been impressed with as a child. I wanted to be a star.
Dolly, did you look like this when you were a kid?
Not quite.
I mean, you didn't have the blonde wig, but when you went to school, when you were 11, 12, 13, was it this about you?
Well, you mean the full figure?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, I thought that's what you meant. Well, actually, I've always been pretty well blessed. As a child, I grew up fast. Other members of my family even have done the same.
My assistant asked me something, and I'm going to blame it on her because I wouldn't have had the nerve otherwise. Is it all you?
Well, I can't show you here. I'll tell you.
I'll take your word for it.
I get asked that question. I always answer that because people are in awe of the whole thing. And a lot of people say I have. A lot of people say I haven't. I always say that if I hadn't have had it on my own, I'm just the kind of person that would have had me some made if I hadn't needed it.
Would you mind standing up? We saw you on stage and all the film.
Yo,
wow.
Listen.
Yo, if a dude had did that, she would be canceled.
This is kind of,
Well, this is not.
I didn't. I was actually waiting for like one part, but I didn't even know it was like this. This is like.
Is it all you? Were you like?
Is it all you? Stand up.
Were you walking around like this in third grade? You know, all that kind of stuff. That's just foul.
Oh my God.
See, but,
I'm not all that curvy in this outfit.
That's not bad. But what's your idea? I'm not all that curvy. Do you give your measurements?
No, I always just say that I weigh 120.
You don't have to look like this. You're very beautiful. You don't have to wear the blonde wigs. You don't have to wear the extreme clothes, right?
No, it's certainly a choice. I don't like to be like everybody else. I've often made the statement that I would never stoop so low as to be fashionable. That's the easiest thing in the world to do. So I just decided that I would do something that would at least get the attention. Once they got past the shock of the ridiculous way I looked and all that, then they would see there was parts of me to be appreciated. I'm very real where it counts, and that's inside. And as far as my outlook on life and the way I care about people and the way I care about myself and the things that I care about.
The way these chicks walking around now, and she talking about her.
Listen, I know she's interviewing. That's some jealousy because she's a
you can see you see it coming out. You see it.
Listen, would you rather see Kiss dressed up in their outfits or just when they went without the makeup? You want to see it with the makeup on. So this is the makeup.
Do you have to dress like this? Do you the blind wigs? And do you have to look? Do you have to look like that? That's like
This is not cool. This is actually not cool. The whole thing getting her to stand up.
And she showed her class, though. She showed her class when she was like, "Can you give your measurements?" No. No. What's your measurements? 12, 12, 6. What is you talking about? Boys medium? Is that what we working with, Barbara? Boys medium?
Yeah. Damn.
Not that I mean anything by that, I don't want nobody. Not that I mean it.
Boys medium.
But I'm saying that's kind of from the start of the questions. I mean, it don't have to be softball, but there's nothing soft about anything that she said. And they've been talking for a couple minutes now. You have to look like this.
Right.
And I wouldn't ask it. Just one of my friends, one of the producers asked, because I would never ask it. Well, why are you asking it?
Yeah.
And if you wouldn't ask it, why are you asking it? It's your show. The fuck is you talking about?
Right. Come on, man. This
Can you get? Is it all you?
Yeah.
She was just mad. She was looking at pictures of her before they went on. Like, I'm gonna tear this bitch up because I don't like the way she.
Yo, yeah, she came in there ready to, like,
coming in with all the breast assistants and slim waist and with the blonde wig, and here I am looking like Betty Crocker's nephew. No, we're not doing that.
Betty Crocker.
Nephew. All right, hold up.
Girls do. So I just decided that I would do something that would at least get the attention. Once they got past the shock of the ridiculous way I looked and all that, then they would see there was a parts of me to be appreciated. I'm very real where it counts, and that's inside, and as far as my outlook on life and the way I care about people and the way I care about myself and the things that I care about. But I just chose to do this, and it's show business is a money-making joke, and I've just always liked telling jokes.
But do you ever feel that you're a joke, that people make fun of you?
Oh, I know they make fun of me.
You know what? Hey, man.
People.
That's when a black girl would have started clapping. It was like, man, I'm going. Somebody better get. Now imagine she asked Patti LaBelle that. Imagine she said that to Patti LaBelle.
Oh, she wouldn't. She wouldn't.
You know what I'm saying?
She wouldn't.
Did you see what I put up there?
Yeah.
It said how Dolly Parton handled painful 1977 Barbara Walters interview with Grace in class.
Yeah.
I mean, she's showing. I mean, I just can't. I mean, from beginning to end. What we doing?
Yeah.
She's like jealous. It's jealous shit right there.
This is not cool.
Do people make fun of you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, do people make fun of you? You look like a foot. Do people make fun of you?
Man,
Foot
come
face.
The joke was on me, but it's actually been on the public. I know exactly what I'm doing, and I can change it at any time.
Do you ever feel that you're a joke, that people make fun of you?
Oh, I know they make fun of me. But actually, all these years, the people, has thought the joke was on me, but it's actually been on the public. I know exactly what I'm doing, and I can change it at any time. Or I make more jokes about myself than anybody. Because I know, like I say, I am sure of myself as a person. I'm sure of my talent. And to me, and I'm sure of my love and for life and that sort of thing, I'm very content. I like the kind of person that I am. So I can afford to piddle around and diddle around with makeups and clothes and stuff because I am secure with myself.
When you talk to me, and we've talked a little bit today, do you feel that we're very different?
Not so much, because I feel we came from different places, different backgrounds.
Sure
but I really can relate.
Yeah, I look like this, and you look like that. I look like this, and you look like that.
She said we came from different places, and she was like, yeah, we sure did. This was like, she really had some hate in her heart. Like this is like truly somebody that is like hating on somebody. This is crazy.
In a real time interview, she was, that's that kind of stuff. In today's night, somebody would have slapped her. I'm just gonna slap her.
Yeah. This is. And I'm wondering if she was trying to get this reaction out of, like, try to bring that. All right.
Do people make fun of you? Do people make fun of you?
Yeah.
To you in many ways, probably more than you might relate to me.
No, I felt the same thing. I mean, I think that if people took the two of us together, we are very different women, and yet I relate to you very easily.
I think that's the drive in us.
Yeah,
I think we're both
basic experience. I don't know.
Positive. We're both positive, and we're both determined and stubborn about the things we believe in.
Listen, tell me about this marriage of yours. This man whom nobody ever seems to see. We heard that he was here. We heard that he was in town, but none of us have seen him. Paul Dean. You don't see him very much. You're on the road most of the time. You've said, I know that this marriage will always last. This man gives me everything I need. How do you know?
Well, I need freedom. The man gives me freedom.
So why get married?
Well, why not?
Why? I mean, if what you want most is freedom, why have a husband tucked away someplace to see 6 weeks a year?
But he has the same freedom. See, the thing of it is, you don't find a person that you can be happy with and that can accept you the way you are and can share the things and to plan for the future and to enjoy your home. We have our foundation, we have our roots, we have all the things that everybody's looking for, and that's happiness in a marriage.
Well, what about when you're on the road, weeks at a time? No temptations?
Well, I didn't say that we never had temptations.
Well, when you have these temptations, does anything happen that he could be jealous of?
No, not really, because he's the kind of person, and I'm the kind of person that if, by being apart, if we should meet somebody, I would never tell him. He would never know, it wouldn't hurt him. And it's the same way with him. I wouldn't want to know it. As long as he loves me and as long as...
Yeah.
Barbara Walters was married 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. One person been married in this interview 3 times, and the other one's was married for 60 years.
Right.
Let's compare and contrast. Compare and contrast.
Man.
She basically said, "Well, he don't know about her," and that's
Yeah.
how Ozzie Davis and Ruby D roll.
Yeah.
That's how they roll.
Damn. Yo, yeah. I just get more and more respect for Dolly Parton. And I mean, I had a lot of respect for her to begin with. But when I don't know if I ever actually saw this
I've never
interview
saw
all the
it.
way through. I only saw the like one clip or whatever, but like, yo, she is real and like clearly like wise beyond her years. She knows how to handle herself, and like she's got total control over her emotions and everything. You know what I'm saying?
In that room, she was the smartest one.
Yeah.
Because she was everything Barbara was saying. She was like, "Oh, got it back. Oh, nope, got it back."
Yeah, this is like full on disrespect. Like,
full on hesitation, and we had time.
Mm.
Okay, I thought, what, and she should have been like, how many times you been married, Barb? How many times?
Exactly.
What husband are you on, Barb? Okay. Don't watch me watch TV, Barb. Don't watch me.
Me, as long as we're good to each other. I don't think that it happens, but I'm just saying I wouldn't. If we should meet somebody, I would never tell him. He would never know. It wouldn't hurt him. And it's the same way with him. I wouldn't want to know it. As long as he loves me and as long as he's good to me and as long as we're good to each other. I don't think that it happens, but I'm just saying I wouldn't want to pry in it. I've got better things to do than to sit around in my room thinking, oh, what's Carl doing tonight? I wonder if he's with somebody and this and that.
I don't know too much about country music, but what I did know about you before we met was that you'd started and still are with the Grand Ole Opry, that you'd been with a very prominent country music singer named Porter Wagner for 6 years. You worked with your family, had the whole band together. And then in the last year, goodbye Porter Wagner, a new Hollywood agent, goodbye to the family band, and I hear the folks back home saying, she's gone Hollywood. Dolly's changed. Dolly might be.
Wow.
She just trying to stir some shit up. Like, yo,
this is what they call an ambush interview for real.
Yeah.
For real. That's an ambush. There hasn't been, and they've been talking. I don't know how long it's been the show, but there has not been one. I don't want to say softball, but there's not been one graceful, conversation question. It's just, how about that? Did your husband cheat on you? Do you cheat on your husband? People make fun of you. Are those your real breasts? How many wigs you got? That's just how she's been coming.
Yeah.
And Dolly just handling it with class. Dolly's handling it with class.
Now it makes me. If I try to give her the benefit of the doubt, I'm trying. Maybe she was always like this, and I just didn't know it. Like, was she always going hard at everybody?
She was
Did
one
she
of them.
interview Whitney? Was she interviewing Whitney G. Crackers' wife, or was that somebody else?
Whitney got
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't remember who that was. I mean, when she was like, because but it's just like I said, it's just the interview seems adversarial when it doesn't need to be. Why? You know what I mean? You're just having a conversation.
Well,
I'm gonna make you look bad.
Right. By the way, I think your mic your mic is back on. It sounds like it's your phone. I don't think it's your ear. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. All right. Yeah, it just sounded like you were far away for a second. To me, at least. All right, 3 minutes to go. Let's see what else she talk about.
Tell us about it.
Well, actually, I think a lot of what I'm doing musically has been distorted quite a bit with so much press, and dwelling on the same thing. I'm not making a crossover from country to pop. I'm trying to be accepted in the pop field as well as the country field. I feel my music is its own music, just like I'm my own person. I mean, I write them, I sing them, I have my own way of singing them, my own way of doing it. And as a business person, I like to think that there's more money to be made than the money I've been making. I've been working too hard, too long, for too little.
What do you make? What did you make as a country star?
Well, I made a great deal. I usually don't,
Why would you ask them? Bitch, what's your salary? What you make? Let me see your pay stub. What are we doing?
Wow.
Is that how Barbara was always rolling? I didn't watch 2020 with her on it, so I don't know.
Yeah, now I gotta see, because this is crazy, man. Like I can't believe it. I actually cannot believe it.
I would probably
They say you go on Hollywood.
Yeah.
As a country artist would probably be maybe $500,000 or $600,000 a year. But that's, you got to pay expenses and this sort of thing. Of course, that's not counting records and that sort of thing. But when you say that you can make millions compared to thousands. And if you are going to be in this business, if you are talented, if you do love it, then why not touch as many people? My dream was always to make as many people happy as I could in this life.
Okay, so a wider audience, more of a pop audience.
I want to be able to walk in any place and say, well, there's Dolly Parton.
And be known everywhere.
Be known by the people. There's Dolly. She's got good songs, and, or she's different, or this and that.
A
As
rock
personality. Well, I want to be a star, a universal star. I would like to be a superstar. I guess all people dream of that. So in order to be a superstar, you can't be just a superstar in one area. That means you have to appeal to the majority of people. And that's what I'm trying to do.
When is all this going to happen?
Well, it's happening now.
Are you there yet? Are you a
No,
superstar yet?
no. I'm not near where I dream of being.
You think that the superstardom will be here, let's say, in 5 years?
Yes.
Yeah?
I do.
Dolly, you've said of yourself that you live a lot in your own imagination. Sometimes you remind yourself of a fairy tale.
Yo, that's just. I guarantee you, Dolly had good feeling about that interview when it was over.
I cannot believe the shit that she is saying.
When it was over, 30 seconds into it.
Yeah, she's probably like this hussy. She probably called it a hussy. You know what I mean? Bar was a heifer.
Damn. I cannot believe it. Like I didn't know it was like this. I thought it was going to be just this thing about the look and then but she is like really going at her and like all kind of like backhanded not even backhanded compliments. It's just backhanded. Like it's just.
You think you're gonna be a star in 5 years? Is that what you think? You really think though? Is that what you aspire to?
And then she basically said you dreaming like look.
So being you happen.
Hold on.
Well, it's happening now.
Are you there yet? Are you a superstar yet?
No. I'm not near where I dream of being.
You think that the superstardom will be here, let's say, in 5 years?
Yes.
Yeah?
I do.
Dolly, you've said of yourself that you live a lot in your own imagination. Sometimes you remind yourself of a fairy tale. So I want to try a fairy tale on you. Once upon a time, there was a little girl. Her name was Dolly Parton. And
she lived in a small town in the mountains, which she loved because it was a comfort, because she knew there was love and security there in her family. But she was a child, very curious. And she wanted all the things that she had always been impressed with, like the fairy tales of the Mother Goose stories and the Cinderellas and the Lost Slipper. Well, I guess she kind of wanted to find the other slipper in sort of a way, so she worked hard and she dreamed a lot. And one day, it came true. She was a fairy princess and she lived happily ever after.
Yo, that's foul. I'm sorry, that interview was foul.
That was was that the whole thing, or did they just pull out the horrible questions and leave out the?
No, I think that might have been the whole interview.
That was I can't believe that.
Nobody would. No, I guarantee right now, nobody would conduct an interview like that now with somebody.
Yeah.
You think you're a star? You think I mean, what are your measurements? Is that all you?
This is crazy, man. Dude, I can't believe that. That was not. Yo, come on, man. Come on, man. Shout out to Dolly.
She saw her in person like that. That's all that was. Anger and jealousy.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
I didn't like any of that.
Okay.
Well.
Okay. All right. See, now I'm not even. I'm.
Wind it down.
Yeah. Yeah. That was.
It sucks. We got to end on that kind of note. Oh damn! I wish we had saved Aaron's interlude for last. We should have flipped it, because now it's like Barbara Waters.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the disrespect she had to deal with in that interview.
Wow. Man.
They said, you left the band. You know what, Grand Ole Opry? They said, you've gone Hollywood. Well, you don't like you working Peoria no more either. You know what I mean? St. Flint, Michigan, you at?
What you gonna say?
We leave the people. We'll leave the people with an image.
Okay.
There we go.
By the way, for all the people watching let me see if I can put the information up on the screen. I was in the right spot before. Widgets. Here you go. Follow us on Instagram. Subscribe on YouTube. Don't go by today's topic. That's wrong. But let me erase that part. One time for Dolly. Yo, she was dope. When you see stuff like this, then you realize like how dope she was, because
where's that image at, man? What we doing?
Listen, slow down.
hold the juice. Hold the juice.
Hold the juice.
925. Which was the other sister you liked?
No, I didn't say I liked any of them. I didn't like the Willa Dean.
You just said look at him.
Yeah, I said look at him. I didn't say I like one.
Okay. Let me look. I'm gonna look at the Instagram real quick.
Like, did you look like this when you were in 3rd grade?
Did you, Chuck? Did you see this? It's called Cookies version on Instagram. It's an Instagram page, and they're redoing all the like famous album covers with Cookie Monster, replacing it with Cookie Monster. Hold on.
Cookie Monster, really? So of course he did the lay down. He did the lay down, John. He had to.
This I want. Hold on. I gotta close up so I don't show nothing else. How do I do this? Share this tab. This is the one that just came up. Where's that? The Grace Jones.
Somebody got a lot of time.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Grace Jones. Anyway.
Pull up the bumper, baby. For real.
Yeah. Did you find your image?
Yeah, I have.
Is it there?
I tried or add it.
I got to. I removed the other one.
I pressed the button.
Add the stage.
Can you? Yeah, that's what I'm.
Look, you know, you gotta zoom it in, bro.
Listen, man.
Yeah, she is like wow. Just all around a decent human being. Like clearly like mad humble, had class, did a lot for people, talented.
Believed in himself, and was smarter than people, outsmarted the people that tried to belittle her.
Mm-hmm.
Never took it personal.
Right.
Look at that.
That's just, honey.
Right. Word. Okay, guys. Anyway. Let me see. Now we got more people coming in here. No, okay.
Tell them going home.
Yeah.
I got a phone call to make.
Time for some country fiddles. Get you some fiddles.
All right. So, good people. Shout out and rest in peace to Dolly Parton. The world lost a little something.
Mm-hmm.
Lost a lot of something.
Yeah. So we don't do too many live streams, but anymore. But hopefully we'll have some new content coming on YouTube and some clips coming on Instagram. But don't forget to follow us. Leave some comments. Let us know what you think. how we can improve, you know. And we'll see you next time. Peace.